Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to do a walkthrough of my bass boat. It is a 1995 BassCat Pantera 2, and I just want to show you guys how I have it rigged up. I'm going to be doing some upgrades on it, so this is also going to kind of serve as a before video so you guys can see what it looks like before I do some of the upgrades that I'm wanting to do. So hang tight and we'll get right to it. We're going to start at the back of the boat. This is the heart and soul right here. This is the good old tried and true Mercurty Black Max. This is the XR4, 150 horsepower. This thing is from 1989, so it's quite a bit older than the boat. Like I said, the boat is a 95, but this is what came on the boat when I got it. So little cool backstory on the boat is that I actually traded this for labor. I painted a building that I just so happened to now work in, so it worked out really cool. I painted Russell Marine products, and then a year later I get a job working there as a salesman. So yeah, I got this boat from my boss actually. But here it is, Pantera 2. It's real dirty, carpet needs redone, upholstery needs redone, you know, quite a few things that need to be upgraded here, but she really does the trick, gets me out on the water. Haven't had any real major issues. I've had, you know, little things here and there, but that's kind of to be expected, especially with a, you know, 20-year-old boat. So back here you'll see I have my transducer mounted. This is the Humminbird Mega Plus side imaging, down imaging, chirp, the whole 9 yards. Transducer right there, so that's how I have that mounted. That's mounted on a transom block, as you saw. So if I want to upgrade transducers at some point, I'm not putting more holes in the fiberglass. I'm actually going to be screwing those into that block. So that's pretty cool. That is something that Russell Marine Products offers. So you'll see a few things from RMP on the video. Obviously I'm using those items. So the next one that I'd like to mention here is going to be the RMP Versa Mount, and that is how I have my Helix 9 ran. So that is the Generation 3 Mega Plus side imaging, so on and so forth. So that's how I have that thing mounted there. Pretty cool, very adjustable. It actually comes with a 6-inch bar as well as a 3-inch bar. And then the cool thing about this is that this little knob right here actually doubles as the tool. So let's see if I can show you how that works here. So you pop this knob off, right? And it is actually a tool. So you can make adjustments on the water here. Hopefully you guys can see that. I know these camera angles are not going to be great. So that is something that I have added to the boat since I got it, was this unit. Also this stereo, it's just a, you know, cheap little Boss, but it dropped right into where the old flasher was, and then I added the 6.5-inch speakers that came with that unit. So that was a fairly inexpensive upgrade there, but it's nice when I'm out with the family, or maybe even when I'm fishing. I've cranked it up a couple times. So again, as you can see, actually this floor needs replaced. So I do want to get this on video because, as you can see, somebody has repaired this. It looks like maybe they just glassed over whatever was going on and then sprayed it with some sort of like rhino liner or something. So I'm gonna actually dig into this. I'm gonna cut this out. I'm gonna replace the plywood. May go with the composite. Not really sure what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna put C-deck material down inside of here. And then we're gonna do new carpet on the front and the back deck. So all these holes and stuff that you see from the previous owner, you see them all over the place where they've, you know, added things and then taken them out over the years. Like I say, this is an old boat, so I want to fill all those in as well. You can see up here at the dash where they had graphs mounted and stuff. So that's something I want to take care of as well. So this video kind of serves as a before video as well. Something I just added, I do have a couple of these Yak Attack track systems I've added. That's so I can drop in my camera mount, so it's nice because I use that for my kayak. I can also use it for my bass boat. And then I added a little rod holder back here for the kids when we're doing some trolling and stuff. Haven't really used that a whole lot, to be honest with you, but that was the purpose. So now what you see up here is you're going to see the RMP over the foot pedal mount. So that is actually designed to go over your foot pedal tray, but the way they have these in the BassCats, they're real bow forward, and so there'd be no place to mount that over the front of the foot pedal. So I still wanted to elevate my unit a little bit, so I went ahead and just added it over here to the side. It still gets it up off the floor a little bit, makes it easier to view. And that was before we had the Versa Mount, so I probably would have just used 2 Versa Mounts, but then when I added this second unit up here at the bow, I used the Versa Mount. So I've got the Helix 9, this is a Gen 1, this is an MDI unit, and then this is also an MDI unit, but it's a Gen 3 10. So that 10 is going to be reading my Mega 360. These units are also linked in with my trolling motor. This is a Ultrex iPilot link. This is a 52-inch. Okay, this is a little bit longer shaft, good in those rougher conditions, but it is an iPilot link. So what that means is I can control the motor from my units, and I can also follow contour lines for my Lake Master mapping. As you can see there, that is a 112-pound 36 volt, so plenty of power, long run times. So I've got my Mega 360, and then I've got my down imaging transducer mounted with the RMP H-style trolling motor mount there. So I have this and the Mega 360 ran through a Y cable that go into the back of this unit, and then these units are all 3 connected. Even the console unit is connected through a 5-port switch, which is right here. So that's how all those units are talking. So I have 4 of these ports occupied. 1 is from the trolling motor, 1 from the 9-inch unit at the bow, 10-inch unit at the bow, 9-inch unit at the console. So they're all talking. So I can share waypoints and sonar information and the whole 9 yards. So, and then you also see my heading sensor up there. That just allows me to be able to mark waypoints with my Mega 360. Also, it's going to keep my heading true, so when I'm in a spot lock situation or when I'm sitting still fishing, my maps aren't spinning on me and my boat icon is oriented in the correct direction. So it helps you fish your spot or your you know, brush pile or whatever you're fishing. If you have a waypoint, you know, you can stay on that waypoint, and without that it can be very difficult. So that is something that I have added as well, and definitely comes highly recommended. This troll jacket I just added, just kind of a clean look. I don't have to worry about the cables getting snagged. I do like that, but that is a very new thing that I have added. So guys, this is really it. I know it's rough, but she's mine, and I don't have any boat payments or anything like that. So you know, I'm really getting some good use out of this boat. In fact, I'm gonna get out on the water, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Let me know what you think about the boat. Let me know what kind of upgrades you guys would like to see, and if you have some of these units, or maybe you're looking for a mount, you know, drop some questions in the comment section below. I'd be happy to help you guys out with some of that. But anyways, I'm gonna get out there on the water, so we'll see you here in a little bit. Alright guys, so I'm editing this video, and unfortunately I didn't get enough footage on the water to make a whole video out of it. I caught one fish. I was out there for like 7 or 8 hours and I caught one small bass. I did, however, use my Mega 360 to find him, so that was kind of cool. But unfortunately, I didn't even get that catch on video. So I didn't get skunked. That's good, but definitely was a rough day of winter fishing out there on the water. I'm also realizing that I did forget to go over all the rod lockers and storage compartments when I went over the boat with you. So, you know, I'll include that in some of the future videos when we're talking about upgrades and whatnot. So just make sure you guys stay tuned. Hopefully you guys liked the video. Make sure you let me know if you have any questions or maybe some suggestions for upgrades and whatnot down the road. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, we'll see you on the water.